I felt sudden severe abdominal pain. I was 8 days postpartum and breastfeeding. At the emergency department, the OB resident diagnosed me with a uterine infection, but I could barely tolerate the touch to my abdomen. I couldn't even sit up. She said I shouldn't be experiencing that much pain. I had retained placenta after both of my deliveries. Could that be causing the pain? I asked. It's a uterine infection, the resident and the attending OB told me. Then why am I in severe pain? But no one listened. I'll give you a prescription for Norco, she said, clearly annoyed. I'm not here for narcotics. I'm a nurse, and this pain is not consistent with a uterine infection. Then the ER doctor admitted me to the hospital against the attending OB's order. Later, my own OB examined me and said I had a uterine infection. After 2 days, I was discharged. 3 weeks later, I reached to pick up Elisa when I felt a gush. Within seconds, I was soaked in blood. I left a trail all the way to the bathroom. The discharge instructions after delivery say you should contact your provider if you saturate a pad within 1 hour. I filled one in 10 seconds. I grabbed towels to soak up the blood and lay on the floor next to Elisa. Finally, I reached 911. While I waited for the ambulance, I called my brother. Manny, if I don't make it, tell Hector and the kids I love them. Tell them stories so they don't forget me. Finally, they did an ultrasound. There was still placenta in my uterus. Then, an emergency D&C and more complications. In recovery, the doctor said, "You're very lucky. Someone's watching over you." At my 5-week postpartum visit, I told my OB that my uterine infection became a life-threatening hemorrhage. Knowing my history, why wasn't an ultrasound ordered? I asked several times. How did 4 doctors miss this? He just looked at me. After a few seconds, "Well, I'm glad you're okay." I wasn't looking for sorry. I wanted my case to be a teachable moment. Use my case in grand rounds, show residents and doctors, so this doesn't happen to other women, I said. But he was non-committal. I still felt like no one was listening to me.